Okay, so this video was definitely due on Thursday, and I'm a bit of a failure, and I didn't do it, mostly because Thursday was my last day at school for, not for the year, but, well, no, yes, for the year, because the year ends on January, and then it starts over. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with this video, but I was going home from school, on Thursday. I was packing, I had my last final, I had a scene that I had to do, and so everything was busy, busy, busy on Thursday, and then I came home, which is here, which is why my background is different, everything is red. Ooh, red. The lighting's also really bad because I left my lamp in Muncie, Indiana, which is 3 hours away. I didn't want to move it. I also left my bike! Oh no, okay, that had nothing to do with this video. This is just a lot of rambling. Anyway, I missed last week, which was free week, so my free week was apparently a choice to not exist. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I missed a lot of weeks before. I'm gonna make an effort not to miss any weeks at all anymore. Specifically now, since I don't have any shows next semester, I'm just doing a lot of writing. So since I'm doing a lot of writing, and this is a video blog about writing, hopefully I'll be here to talk more about writing. See what I did? Okay. I'm gonna try and talk quickly. I need a better camera for this thing. I also need something that records sound better, because the sound on this thing, there's like a high-pitched, annoying buzzing sound, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So somebody teach me how to use- I need to learn how to use this technology. Problem. Sorry. What are we talking about this week? This week, we're talking about music and playlists that we use with our writing. Which I think is kind of funny, because I should have watched all of Aaron's video. I've been very witty, but I think I was the first, maybe I'm claiming something that I don't have the right to claim, but I believe that it was during one of our writing dates that I was like, I make a playlist for everything that I do, and then Aaron was like, ooh. So now Erin makes playlists for everything that she does. Maybe I didn't. Maybe Erin was doing that in the first place, but I feel like I was the one that led Erin to that. Maybe not. That might be a lie. Maybe she was doing it on her own first. I need to stop claiming things that aren't really mine. But I make a playlist for everything that I write. Music, I kind of refer to music as my muse. I can't write without it. I'm completely non-functional without music. If I can't find the right sort of music to go, like, underneath what I'm writing, then the writing just doesn't happen. And sometimes it's really weird music. Like, when I just finished a play called The Human Zoo, and when I was writing The Human Zoo, I literally listened to, like, the song Cinderella Man by Eminem on repeat for, like, 3 hours. And that was all I listened to the whole time. Was Eminem, which is abnormal for me. Like, I have some Eminem. I'm not a huge, like, I do like Eminem. Not a huge Eminem fan. But that song, for some reason, just, I think maybe it was the beat or something, I don't know, but it helped my writing way more than anything else I was listening to. So, sometimes it comes from unlikely sources. And it can help, I honestly think, I mean, some people don't like to listen to music with words because then it puts words in your head when you start writing, which, don't use somebody else's words when you're writing, because that's called plagiarism, and that's a bad plan. I was going somewhere, and then I stopped, and it's not going anywhere anymore. But yeah, so some people don't like to listen to music with words when they write. I need to, usually, I mean, sometimes I use soundtracks. I have a lot of soundtracks, I really like soundtracks, but if I'm listening to, like, a movie soundtrack underneath what I'm writing, then it needs to be very specific movie soundtrack, and I have a lot of movie soundtracks. Like 90% of what I listen to is like Michael Giacchino, whose last name I apparently cannot pronounce. Hans Zimmer, I have a lot of Hans Zimmer. The Inception soundtrack is phenomenal. If you don't have the Inception soundtrack, you need to get it. It's just, yeah, so any movie that I go to and I watch, and I'm like, I really like that music, generally I pick it up, and sometimes, you know, movie soundtracks are very specific in terms of emotion, because they're underneath the movie to create a specific emotion. That's why movies use music to you know, enhance the film and make you feel something. So if you're listening to that music, then the point behind the music is to make you feel a very specific emotion. So unless you're writing to include that very specific emotion, you're not gonna get what you're going for. So be careful when you're listening to movie soundtracks while you're writing, because you need to know what emotion you're kind of looking for in the beginning. Yeah, but usually I'm listening to, like, I listen to a lot of The Kills, and I listen to a lot of I listen to Mumford and Sons, like, on repeat a lot. I'm a huge country music person, but country music only really works specifically. Like everything you write, I think, has a different genre of music. Like everything has a different heartbeat, and therefore the music has to have the same sort of rhythm as the heartbeat of the piece. If that makes any sense at all. So if you know the heartbeat and the tempo of your piece, and you can match it to the tempo of something you're listening to, that will help a lot. At least in my case. You know, writing, I think, is kind of like people, because it comes from a personal source, and everybody has their own tempo, like everybody has their own inner rhythm, and some people have a really quick inner rhythm, and some people have a really slow inner rhythm, and, you know, all of your characters do too, and if your characters have a slow inner rhythm, then the music that you're listening to support those characters should also have a slow rhythm. They should sort of match up. Or your characters sometimes, I mean, like, my characters all like different types of music. That makes me sound a little schizophrenic, but they do. And, you know, you should know what your characters would like to listen to, and if your characters hate classical music, then don't listen to classical music when you're trying to write your characters. It just doesn't really work out. Unless you're trying to annoy them, in which case it does. Which also makes me sound schizophrenic. Yeah, there's my rant about music. I don't really have anything else to say. This is 2 days late. This was due on Thursday, and it's now Saturday. I think it's Saturday. I keep forgetting what day it is. Which is a problem. Because I need to know what day it is in order to function correctly. I forgot, but like finals week was really weird because it was finals week, and I didn't have any classes, and I was a million different places, and I had to keep rearranging my tests, and then one of my tests didn't go very well, and then one of my tests went way better than I expected it to, and I think it's snowing outside. That was a random distraction. Wow, that just went dark for a second. This is a really bad quality camera on my computer. I'm gonna stop rambling before my parents think I'm talking to myself up in my bedroom. I'm not. Why I'm talking to myself? Oh no. Please tell me someone out there is watching me so I'm not crazy. This is now 7 minutes long, so I'm gonna stop talking to you because you're probably not still listening. I'm sorry. I need to be more entertaining or something. I'll stop now. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. I'll probably hopefully see you before, because I have a vlog due on Thursday, not Tuesday. Tuesday's Caitlin's day. My day is Thursday. It's not Thursday, so I will hopefully see you next Thursday. Yeah. Props to you if you keep watching. Have a good holiday. Don't be buried in snow, like we are. I'm looking at my window. There's a lot of snow. I'm gonna go. All right. This is the third time I'm saying goodbye, so actually goodbye now.